the way to the max.
We
Turned up by the way to the max.
We turned up, yeah.
Turned up by the way to the max.
We turned up, yeah.
Turned up by the way to the max.
We turned up, yeah.
Turned up by the way to the max.
Ay.
This shit slap, this shit black.
shit
Tell the
black,
DJ, won't you bring that back?
Bring
Turn
that
this
back.
motherfucker up, had the whole club smack.
Yeah.
We got this thing going on called How to Know. Since it's Valentine's Day, people. A lot of people are out here trying to pick out their Valentine, but we gotta help some people out because some people out here getting played. So we're gonna help you guys figure out how to know you're not his only or her only Valentine. I've got some options for this list if you
I want to hear this. I want to hear that.
Number one that comes to mind, is gift giving. It's gift giving. Guys,
Okay.
I mean, as much as most guys are probably willing to spend a lot of money, we're only willing to do that for one girl. So if he just gives you a box of chocolates that he probably could have got from Walgreens around the corner for about $5.99, you're not his only Valentine. You got 60 other ones in the back. Another way you can tell you're not his only Valentine. Some people like to send out little text messages. If he sent you out a very generalized message that's only just says Happy Valentine's Day, kissy face, you're not his only Valentine. 3, just maybe y'all had a chance to even, schedule a date. Again, this is on the weekend. But if you said, yo, we can't really do dinner, let's do a brunch lunch thing at 12 o'clock. Okay, what you want to do later? I'm busy. You're not his only Valentine. He's got 2 other dates that day.
Damn.
So watch for
That's
those
a
3
lot of money
signs.
y'all putting out just to play some games. I'm just saying.
I'm not saying I'm doing any of these things, but those are just those are some key ways you can check to see you're not his only Valentine. Monty, are there any ways you can tell, for a guy, if speaking to all the guys, you can tell that a girl is not their only Valentine? Anything?
I mean, I think it would be pretty much the same for the women. It'd be a matter of fitting into a certain time bracket.
Mm-hmm.
Because you got to line them up, schedule them. Not say it like that. Not saying I'm doing that because I'm not. But you got to schedule them in little brackets, little. Mm-hmm. And I guess that would be the main way to know that. I don't know. I think it's the same signs. Yeah, but I have to say for the guys who buy the $5.99 chocolate, maybe they just ain't got money to get the expensive stuff. Not all guys can afford.
Check his car.
Gifts.
Check his car. If he has a car, check his car.
No.
If you see a big old bag in the back.
No, you know what guys be doing? They be buying a big bag of Valentine's Day candy and just writing your name on it and be like, look, here, boo, I got some Valentine's Day candy for you. You obviously gave this to 10 other hoes before you gave this to me. I'd be like, I can't with y'all. No effort.
I'm fucking crazy.
This shit dives deeper
That's
than the
real,
shit.
Though.
This shit is deeper than this. That was surface stuff that Kyra was mentioning right there.
You go, JT, make shit extra deep.
He got the hood on. It's a problem.
All right, go ahead.
It's cold out this motherfucker. That's what it is. It's cold out this motherfucker. If you get the hoodie on. Oh yeah, about the hoodie. The champion, yes. Championship hoodie, yes. Championship hoodie. Yeah.
All right. Go ahead, speak your piece. You got 2 minutes to make it make sense.
We're gonna see if it stayed within 2 minutes.
Ain't gonna stay
make it make sense. If it don't make sense, 2 minutes, move on. Go ahead.
No, because this is real. Every year there are many stories about, women finding out about things about men that they didn't know or probably kind of knew and it came to the surface. But the signs all depends on the type of man that person is. Is he a person that's known to lie or manipulate? Men who are known to lie. Okay, noise, thank you. Men who are known to lie and manipulate are usually always cheating, because to cheat, you have to manipulate. Okay. So, because you can't just be truthful because you're cheating. So you have to manipulate shit to where it don't come up in a conversation. And if it does, you know how to brush it away to where the woman don't dive into the truth for things. So, you know, is he known to lie? Is he known to manipulate? Also, is he easy to influence? Men who are easily influenced are cheaters because those type of men that cheat a lot and sleep with a lot of women and stuff because it makes them
Because
look
they're trying to
cool.
impress people. Mm-hmm.
You said what?
Because they're trying to impress people, impress their
Yeah.
friends.
A lot of times guys cheat and have a lot of girls because it's because it's on impress people. Guy can be solid with a woman, but more times than not, whether it's the flesh or because it feels cool to be the guy to be able to have that bad bitch and a first lady and things like that, and they could just still do their thing and maneuver and just you know. So it's like if he's easily influenced, I've never met a man who was easily influenced by others who was faithful. Guys I've known that's faithful to their women and their wives and stuff are ones who go against the grain. They stand by their own morals. Yeah, they may have friends that they vibe with and have close friends, but they're not. They don't influence each other to do bad shit. They encourage each other because it's also the kind of friends he has. Because you know, if he's hanging around friends that go out all the time, things like that, or ain't got ambition or morals like that, the apple don't fall too far from the tree. So, you know, like I've said to myself, like before I even had a son, who's 4 months now, I changed my circle of friends. I used to hang out with guys who used to disrespect me, especially when women around, want to sleep with the girls I have, or just because they felt like, oh, JT got this joint, I could get this joint. She fucking with. So it's like those type of guys. If men hang around those type of men, they're not. They haven't grown yet, and they're going to still do dumb shit and known to cheat and have other Valentines and things like that because it's cool to have, you know. So also, men need an ego stroke. That's another reason why men have other women. If they can have the baddest girl in the world at home and still have other girls on the side, that strokes a man's ego. And no amount of love a woman could give a man who need that if a man needs his ego stroke, you know, he's gonna get his ego stroke. And what's the best way for a man to get his ego stroke? Have a bad bitch that everybody loves to look at, and then have his little side holes. You know, because it just strokes your ego. Now, when men stop thinking with their ego, and just not care about the world and just like, look, I'm about this woman, which is rare these days. But when you get those are the ones that probably ain't gonna be having extra Valentines and planning other things like that because they're gonna plan a whole weekend with their woman.
Yeah.
That's a real nigga shit. Like a real man who's loving their woman right now and that's solid with their woman right now is planning a whole weekend. Whether it's at home, whether they get a room, where they go out of town, something. He should be with her all weekend if it's
Yeah,
real.
if you got the time
All right.
to.
So basically, all right, because that took 4 minutes. Okay.
It's not 4 minutes.
But JT is
I told
saying
you it was gonna be more than some 2 minutes.
I let him go for 4
Also,
because it was
cell phones be dead a lot during Valentine's weekend. That's another way of knowing if that man's on that bullshit. You know, a man.
You know what I hate when a guy be like, "Oh, my phone dead," but your phone just rang like 20 times. You know what I mean? Like, if your phone is dead, am I right or wrong that it goes straight to voicemail?
If a man says anything about phone dead anytime over the weekend, he is fucking with a bitch right in that moment. I don't care what. I've seen it.
You're talking about during Valentine's Day weekend, or you're just
well, probably in period, but definitely Valentine's weekend and phone dead. That is a cop out because you won't know. Phone dead is the perfect excuse. Or phone dead, you won't. You out of sight, out of mind. Ask question, you give you an answer. You won't know. You will not know because the phone was dead. And long as the messages are deleted and he leaves no trace, a woman will never find out unless he gets messy and he has to keep the messages or whatever, or start feeling like his ego's too big, like he got this in the bag because he's been doing this for a while. She ain't find out and he gets messy, you know.
okay.
But
Okay.
Men are smart.
Yeah.
Think,
And I just feel like guys
JT
need
eye
to.
cautious right now. I can tell because he's doing this thing. He's like,
go ahead, Monty.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's the thing. I'm glad you said the ego stroke thing because then they, get comfortable, whatever. I think what guys don't seem to realize, just because you're getting away with something for a long time doesn't mean the woman doesn't know. She may just choose not to care to say anything. She might have her own little thing going on. That does not mean you're getting away with anything or you're, outsmarting her or anything like that. And I just need to make that very clear.
and on top
Because-
of that,
I disagree.
if you know you're doing some sus shit, and you know that she knows you doing some sus shit, and y'all keep doing the sus shit, man, y'all just hell, and y'all need help, So I hope all of y'all doing Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
Crazy.
Going with that, my intuition. I know my intuition don't say, and I could be like, girl, I just seen him do some shit, but I'm not gonna tell her. But I'm like, okay, you don't believe? Okay, fine.
Yeah.
And that's another thing when you've seen the action being done, but you gotta follow the bro code, and you can't say something even if you do respect this chick, because hey, because that's not your place. Because the woman's going to decide she's going to stick with him or not anyway. So why the hell would you even tell the girl, hey, I saw him fuck this bitch last week, And the male friends, no matter how close you are with the male friends, that the boyfriend's male friends, they will never tell bomb on their homie unless they're a hater underneath. They would never bomb on their homie. They will always have his back, no matter how much they rock with his girl. Always.
Okay.
And that's how you really know when a dude messing around. You go around the friends and they be acting a little weird, a little suspicious, like,
No, not the friends.
energy dip. No, I'm telling
On
you, y'all think
that
y'all be
note-
high and stuff, but you can tell us women, we have our little intuitions. We know.
Exactly.
Well,
They
not
know.
little intuitions, big
We know
intuition.
it. On that note, because I know Imani's got to go and people got things to do. Does anybody want to share their Valentine's plans for this weekend? If they have any, obviously y'all know. I don't know what I'm going to be doing. I'm just going to be.
You may be going to a nice dinner with your friend.
Yeah, he rushing to get off the motherfucker. I'm like, oh, look.
He must got that text back. It's like, no.
I did not. It's a lie. I did not get the text back. So watch be.
This guy is funny.
At home.
I'm spending my Valentine's with a bunch of sweaty men playing some football tomorrow morning. That's how my Valentine's
Oh,
is.
you can put it like that. Wedding day.
I know.
I love the way you put it. That's classic for you, buddy. You're gonna have.
I know.
Amani, what you about to go do?
Well, I'm going out with my bae thing. I don't know what we're doing. He's surprising me with something, so I just have to come looking good, come looking cute. And then I was going. What you say?
Look how great she looked, glowing.
Oh,
Thank you. I think
I'm gonna wear it straight tomorrow though. But yeah, so I was gonna do like my own little thing, but he kind of took over the plan. So I guess I'll say that for another day. But yeah, that's the plan.
Are y'all together the whole weekend?
Huh?
Are y'all together the whole weekend?
Not consistently like staying with each other 24/7 whole weekend.
No.
You don't have to do that, people have lives.
I'm saying this weekend.
This weekend, no, not consistently, I have things to do. I have appointments and meetings and this and other things. So I don't need to be with him the whole weekend.
Lastly,
I was just asking. I mean, because I know Valentine's tomorrow, so it's like this is a tricky weekend because it's a whole weekend. So it's like, how do women? To kind of trying to rush us off, I was trying like, how do you people decipher the time and when to spend? Because women be serious about. Some women I want to see you Sunday, and some women probably want the whole weekend. Of course, you're busy, but it's like.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think Valentine's Day that's serious to want the whole weekend. Now, my birthday weekend or something like that, then yeah, Christmas. But Valentine's Day, I feel like
it's a one-day engagement.
It's that serious.
It's a one-day engagement. It's just different.
Yeah,
exactly. Like it's on a weekend, so like you can kind of make it a whole thing.
That would be nice though, like an overnight trip.
Yeah.
Overnight trip.